Welcome to part 3 of Splatoon. Now we're gonna do fresh new levels for the rest of the playthrough.
Alright,
Once again, apologize for the last part.
You know, they never explain why colors change with each level you go to.
Who cares?
I always just assume it changed because of the environment or some shit.
On that note, so one thing I don't like about this single player mode is that it reuses a lot of stages as the more you play it, which feels like repetitive.
It does kind of become more noticeable in later bits here and there.
And also here we are introduced to the Octolings.
Yep, which are all portrayed as female, if I recall correctly,
yes.
At least in the campaign.
Yes, and they have a special. They just released some official artwork of how they look like underneath their masks, and everyone was wondering, oh, does this mean that we're gonna get playable Octolings? And their data is inside the game, since one famous Nintendo hacker, I forget her name, Nikki NW123 or something like that.
I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, she did data mine the game, and she's pretty much made the Octolings her identity, her avatar, because she was one of the first people to find it.
Well, I mean, that's a running thing with Nintendo and having stuff in their games being leaked.
Yeah, it was around 2016 where it became more noticeable.
Shades of the future to come.
Yeah, I do follow a lot of the data mining for Splatoon specifically.
I don't blame you.
It's amazing how much how much beta stuff Nintendo puts into their games and just either leaves it there. That Platinum, Diamond and Pearl beta stuff, oh my god.
Garchomp looks cursed.
Garchomp doesn't bother me as much as No's Probo Pass. Probo Pass.
Apparently we were supposed to start off with the running shoes.
Reggie Gigas doing the fucking John Lennon pose. Honestly, Arceus is the most fucked up. Arceus looks really disturbing. Like the beta sprite is like, he looks just like mist. It's actually kind of creepy. And then someone made like fan art of it.
Go up there.
And it's like, holy.
Oh, wait till you get to Octo expansion where you have to do a mission like this.
Yes, I saw your Rainmaker footage.
Oh no, I'm still stuck at Girl Power Station. I hate that.
I was gonna ask
I hate that a lot.
There yet.
Oh god, Dedge. Well, in that case, wait until you actually face off against Agent 03.
Wait, have you beaten it?
Me?
Yeah.
Through blood, sweat, and tears against you-know-who.
I have not beaten you-know-who yet.
Wait. Am I seriously the only one here who has beaten you-know-who?
I'm stuck on Phase 5 because Phase 5 is ridiculous.
I just started a campaign like a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
So wait, who's you-know-who? Are we talking about Voldemort? What is it?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Well,
It's a spoiler.
Okay. Should I tell him, or should we just have him wait and see and... Wait, oh my god, so Dedge, does this mean that...
You know what? It's the person you're looking at on the screen right now.
Yes.
Wait, you fight the Avatar?
Yes, from the first one.
And they will hand your ass to you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
I don't know how the fight looks like, but I'm just like, alright.
I'll just say it. The best thing about that fight is that they play Calamari Incantation during it. Well, it's sort of because you...
Well,
okay.
I assume it's plot relevant to the song because, you know, they established that
It
song.
is technically plot relevant, yes. It's not mandatory viewing. Like, you could look it up on YouTube if you wanted. But, yes, it is story content.
I'll just say it. That song is part of how I was able to keep my sanity when going up against Agent 03.
That song is pretty good.
Like, okay. I know that there's a lot of challenges, but I consider that to be the absolute worst thing.
So it's worse than Girl Power Station?
Yes.
Wait,
yes.
besides that boss fight, what's the other one? What's the hardest one?
I would honestly say Agent. Oh, wait. Are you asking aside from that one?
Yes.
Do you mean boss fight or Octo expansion in general?
Octo expansion.
For me, it's the one where you have the 8 balls in the middle of the arena and you have to aim the charger at them.
8
I
balls.
was
Oh,
gonna
that
say
one's
that
fun.
one.
That's really
hate
fun.
that one.
What about
It's
Silver the
fun,
Hedgehog?
yes.
No, you actually have to play pool.
Oh, really?
You have to use so
Yeah.
you have to use your ink charger for it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like and you have to be precise because if you screw up, if they drop or if you run out of ink, this one guy CQ Cucumber will say you failed, die.
Yeah, he'll blow you up very violently.
yes,
That
He
that
will
fucking
blow
sounds
you
like
up and-
sunshine bullshit.
And
It
he will-
is.
It pretty much is. Okay. Guys, there's a fine line between.
Actually, yeah, moving the 8 balls is basically like moving the watermelon in sunshine, except better.
Okay,
It's not
guys, there's a
that
fine.
bad.
Yes, it is.
Okay, guys.
Hey, so Marcos, you want 100% sunshine for the channel?
Bite my fucking nuts, you piece of shit. You know I'm not doing that ever
Oh,
again.
I thought you said it's
Never
not that
again.
bad.
Never again. Hey,
But-
as
I
soon
mean,
as I can do
okay,
the watermelon
okay,
mission,
okay.
doesn't mean I have to 100% the game, alright?
To play devil's advocate to Marcos, I love Yoshi's Island, but I will never 100% that game. It is not.
What do you
fun.
get for
Oh?
100% in the game now?
Nothing.
No, you get something for sunshine though.
So
Shut up.
if you 100%, if you 100% a
More than
world
Sonic Forces,
in Yoshi's
that's
Island, you get a bonus level and a bonus game, and pretty much the only thing you get for 100% in Yoshi's Island is the last world's bonus stage, which is I think one of the easiest bonus stages in the game, and then you get 3 stars on your player profile, so you get fuck nothing.
So it's like
Wow.
Galaxy the only one to actually have something worthwhile
Yes.
for 100% in a game.
Well,
Because 64 is like, oh, you get 99 lives.
You get
Kinda
dick in
meaningless
Odyssey.
now. Wait, what?
You get jack shit in Odyssey, but
No, you get the same thing you get
no,
in
no, no, no,
Sunshine.
no, 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 no.
yeah, that's what I said,
Odyssey
jack
gives-
shit. But to Odyssey's credit, 100%ing it, you can just buy the moons, and some of them are really not bullshit.
Not only that, but I'd say that
There
Odyssey.
shouldn't have been 999 of them.
I still
That's
can't do
dumb.
that
Okay,
jump
I'll-
rope mission.
Okay,
Like, I
To
hope
give-
for Odyssey 2, just scale it down. I understand why they did it at first, because it was like pick up and play, so you can basically find anything. But it's like, just don't
Okay.
do that for the next one.
if I can give Odyssey credit, at least 100% of the game actually does feel fun through and through.
On
Unlike
the topic
Sun.
of Mario, look at this Mario-esque boss fight.
Why does he have shoes?
Yes.
Why not?
Because he's gotta look like he has style, man.
You gotta look fly.
gotta have a
Everyone,
sense
it's
of fashion.
Splatoon.
got-
Everybody gotta look fly
He's
in
got
this.
he's
Yeah,
got those
guys.
Yeezys.
Everybody's gotta
Guys.
look fresh.
I mean, he's got to have the style. He's got to have the grace. Right before we punch him right in the face.
I thought you were gonna make a fucking
Funny
Donkey
fight.
Kong.
The DK Wrath.
Oh my God, guys! I just realized something. He literally has the Xbox symbol on his tentacle.
Well, they don't have that.
I think this game is telling us something.
Well, that's their fuck me light.
Exactly, and it's the Xbox symbol.
Imagine,
were these
Master
guys-
Chief, imagine Master Chief being in Splatoon. That'd be fucking
Are these
fun.
guys? Are these
You
guys
know,
cyborgs?
you know. Yeah,
We don't. They're mechanical. Oh, they're not cyborgs. I guess they're just controlling the robot.
Yeah, we know there's
know-
an
I
oxygen
mean, they
inside.
look like they're half organic, half machine, so they could be. Or
Also-
an
You know,
organic inside a
Marcus-
machine, but fucking, I don't know.
you know, Marcus. It's funny you mentioned Master Chief possibly being in Splatoon. That may be possible considering how much in bed Microsoft seemed to be getting with Nintendo.
I'd be down
I-
to see that. I wouldn't mind.
I
be
posted
cool.
this in another recording, but allegedly, there's a rumor going around that the Master Chief Collection is going to be on Switch.
Let it happen, please.
That would be
Let it
awesome.
happen.
I mean, do you
That would
actually
be
want it to
so
happen?
awesome.
Because the frame
Yeah,
rate
Yes,
would
I-
probably
I've been
be
playing
shit.
Halo recently. The original.
Oh no! I want to go back to Halo 2 because it's been a
It's
very
the,
very
it's the
long
best
time.
one. It's the best one of the.
Okay.
But
okay.
having
Here-
it on the Switch isn't good with third-party ports, especially FPS
Okay.
games.
But it's also Halo, a game that was running on the 360.
Okay, good. Now, to be fair, Terrence, that relies more so...
What?
All right, good job. I'll give you that. That was a
I didn't even,
done edit.
What was that? I didn't even hear it.
That's Review Tech of the US of A's intro.
Huh.
Give it about anyway, Terrence, I'm sorry. Marcos,
Damn, it's the second time.
That's the second time, bro.
Okay. To be fair, I corrected myself that time. But anyway, regarding the Master Chief Collection, quite honestly, okay, it's a matter of the third party actually giving enough of a crap to, optimize it properly for the Switch. The Switch can handle those games here. The third party company just needs to actually, do a good optimization job. It's kind of a crapshoot. I mean, and it's not just with the Switch. Like, the PC is one of the biggest examples of third parties constantly not paying mind to optimize their games properly for the platform that they ported to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, also, just the more important thing is that, the collection is already on the PC, and I have heard that some of the ports are a little bit shabby.
God, they've only just recently
the Xbox One.
Yeah.
They've apparently only been recently fixing it up so that they're better
but
now.
But it's been there for years, so the fact that they were recently doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's not the first time that they had a bad port on the PC. Like in the original Halo games, the ports had bad frame rate issues and.
I gotta ask, what has been Microsoft's deal lately? I mean, they were really on top of things in the Xbox 360 era. It's just, ever since the Xbox One era, They
got greedy.
Yep. They got greedy, and when they saw Bleach for it, it's like they're afraid of doing anything interesting because they're scared of getting yelled at again.
They got greedy. Sony called them out, and then years later, Sony did the exact same fucking thing.
Well, that's what seems to happen with... whichever company is the top of whatever generation, they get way too big for their boots, and then they start failing, and it just repeats the process.
Yep.
Happened to Sega.
I just really hope...
Okay, so Sega was basically the WCW of the gaming industry back then.
I mean, they also didn't know how to advertise their games besides Sonic for shit.
Shiroi, it's funny you bring up the whole pattern thing. Like, again, Sony look like they have a good lineup for the PS5, don't they?
Huh?
That said, though, if you recall when we did our old Let's Look at Old E3s, the PS3 also looked like it had a good lineup with E3 2006, relatively speaking, mind you.
Oh god, that thing.
My only thing I have to say about Sony's lineup right now is, remember, they skipped E3 2018 was pretty bad. They skipped E3 2019 and didn't have a PlayStation experience for 2 years. So yeah, of course they're gonna have more stuff to show off now because they need it, because they were building up towards the PS5. Which is like when people are like, how come Sony is able to produce a whole bunch of events but Nintendo can't? It's like,
honestly,
pandemic. Also, Sony has been planning this for years.
I'm still gonna be honest though. After seeing the games for the PS5, I don't have any desire to buy the game on launch. I just don't.
Let me guess.
Spider-Man.
Okay, I'll admit the PS5 does look interesting, the stupid design aside. But I have no real interest of getting it at launch, especially not with the rumored price point.
I was actually planning on getting launch anyway, so that was never going to be the case.
Yeah, that too.
I was planning on getting it for launch, just to see what it was like to do it for the first time.
I'll just say, okay.
I still have, 3 PlayStation 4 games that I need to play, and that's probably going to take me a few months.
But you can play those PlayStation 4 games on your PS5.
Doesn't there have to be a patch or an update in order for that to happen, or at least for certain titles? At least for certain titles.
The patch update is to take advantage of the better quality.
Some of the PS5 games I'm looking forward to are coming out on PC/PS4 anyway, so I'm not in a rush. And in terms of what I have left on the PS4 to play, because I am going through a backlog right now, the longer games that I own are on that, so I'll be playing those for a while before I can get the PS5 anyway. So.
Similar thing for me. Basically, for this, the PS5 looks interesting, but I've learned from the PS3 era that, well, okay, to be fair, that wasn't so much my decision, but in the long run, I'm kind of glad my parents went with the Wii instead of the PS3 in the long run. Like, the PS3 did get good eventually, but it's a big eventually, and oh boy, basically for context, Deji, Marcos, and Terrence, Squirm, for this year, since we didn't have an E3, we had sort of a pseudo E3, where we took a look at some of the worst E3s of all time in the past.
They were pretty bad.
Oh,
yeah.
That
Wii
reminds
Music?
me,
Wii Music?
I showed Terrence this 4chan meme about Heavy Rain.
What year was that?
I guess 2010? Mm-hmm.
And you fell in the water.
Heavy Rain. It's basically a 4chan post about chocolate rain in second place of Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain. You press X to call out Jason's name, Heavy Rain.
You know what's fucked up about that
kid's
post?
spine will never be the same. Heavy Rain. The PS3 still doesn't have change.
And you know what's fucked up? That can be applied right now to this day too, because a lot of PlayStation 4 exclusives are heading to PC.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's
they
getting.
Still got their money.
I think the only thing, like the only heavy hitters that they're not losing, I don't think Persona 5, at least Royal, is it's still locked in Sony. God of War, is God of War coming to PC?
No,
Yeah.
as far as we know.
No, it's Horizon that's
Anyway.
in PC.
And I heard that port wasn't that good, apparently.
Yeah, but
So, anyways. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say if it's a bad port, it can either A, eventually be updated, or people can mod it themselves to make it good, like what happened with the Arkham trilogy.
True, but if you have to mod something because
I mean,
bad, it's
yes,
not
it's still
really
fucked
good.
up.
No,
but
that still sucks.
excuse.
But no, it doesn't give an excuse. But the option is there though.
yeah.
True.
Anyway, before we close out, I'll just tell you guys the E3s that we checked out and why I bring it up. The E3s we checked out were E3 2010 from Microsoft, Nintendo's E3 2008 one,
Never forget.
Ubisoft's 2011 one with Mr. Campaign, and here's one you guys may not have heard of before but is very infamous, the Activision 2007 E3 one with Jamie Kennedy.
That sounds familiar.
Don't recall.
What
None
happened?
of these were very good at all.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
can
saying,
imagine.
maybe it was a good thing E3 this year was canceled. Especially
Oh.
that article they put out today.
Anyway, after that we checked out good old Konami in E3 2010, EA in E3 2014, and for our grand finale was Sony E3 of 2006. The biggest takeaway we got was that a lot of games that it seemed interesting at the time were sponsored alongside the PS3, which seemed interesting at the time. Chief among them being Final Fantasy XIII and our good old pal Sonic 06.
Yeah, didn't expect that to be there, but it did, and yeah, it makes sense.
Fuck me.
Basically, the moral is, as interesting as some things may look, we must always wait until the release to give proper judgment.
Wait, are you telling me that E3 2006 was the last time that Sonic ever had a major appearance at an E3 press conference?
Yes, it is, apparently.
God damn.
Lovely.
Let's
Yeah.
just end this part before it gets too depressing.
We'll see you on the next part, fellas. Adios.
See ya.
See ya.